Your referee for this contest, Mitch Wiggles. Introducing first.
Well, Tony, it's main event time here on Legends of the Gold Mine. And we just heard from Dominic Teixeira, very confident going into this matchup.
From Alameda, California, Dominic Teixeira.
You know, ever since turning over that new leaf, Dominic Teixeira has been on quite the streak here inside of the gold line, racking up victories over the likes of Big B, over the likes of Scotty Ringer, and tonight he will be facing a newcomer here in the gold mine. But who could it be?
Well, we shall see. Teixeira has been on quite the roll. You know, we talked about those couple of victories over Big B, which were huge, monumental victories in the career of Dominic Teixeira. Now, granted, he mentioned one of them was not the way that he necessarily would want to get a victory via disqualification. Another one, he was able to get the victory via pinfall. But tonight, he has his sights set on this newcomer, whoever it may be. And here it is, the young man known as EZRA.
And his opponent, from San Diego, California, in all capital letters, EZRA.
EZRA, the man who's a bit of an in-ring artist, you know, the likes of Bono and stuff, one-name artist, EZRA.
In all caps.
Cher, Bono, EZRA. All caps.
And by the way he's walking around the ring, he might have the combined ego of both. This young man, a student of the axe murderer, Bobby Hart, making his debut tonight here in the gold mine, and he has a tough task ahead of him.
Well, that's quite the training pedigree, being trained by the axe murderer Bobby Hart, who is tough as they come. And he definitely instills that toughness into his students. So it'll be interesting to see how EZRA fares against the likes of Dominic Teixeira, who's been pretty battle-tested as of late.
Well, you should spend less time talking to us and more time focusing on your opponent, pal.
Well, EZRA taking his time jack-jawing with us as opposed to keeping his eyes on his opponent. Here he goes. He keeps turning his back on his opponent.
I don't think he knows how serious Dominic Teixeira is. He is a challenge. He can look at us and jaw-jack with us all he wants. The man in the ring right now is who he has to worry about.
Well, he's going to have to worry about Dominic Teixeira.
Maybe if we stay silent, he'll stop talking to us.
Well, collar and elbow tie-up. Here we go. What is it, like a T-Rex? If you just stand silently, they won't notice you're there?
Yeah.
Okay. So quick, everyone in the gold mine, stop making noise. Dominic Teixeira with the better of the exchange here in our main event, the early goings of our main event. Teixeira in control right now. Ooh, but look at this. EZRA able to turn the tide into a side headlock. Really wrenching it in the center of the ring as both men try to jockey for position here. Teixeira rolling through, trying to get some separation, does so, able to turn it into a wrist lock, top hand wrist lock of his own. Here we go, wrenching away at the arm into the hammerlock. And EZRA into the ropes, grabbing a hold of the top one and gonna force a break. Oh, wait a minute, Teixeira trying to put him away very quickly with a super kick, but EZRA ducking out of the way and holding on to the second rope. And look at that, Teixeira. Teixeira has always talked the big game, but for the most part in his career, he's always backed it up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, his first few appearances in the gold mine, you know, he was all into himself. He didn't really care about anybody else but himself. But as we've gone over the past few weeks, he's shown this new side, this side that has really led him to victory after victory. It's really worked out for him.
Standing switch there from Teixeira. Was able to avoid those back elbows, has his head in perfect position. EZRA trying to get some separation by grabbing a handful of the hair. Look at the super kick again, but again, EZRA able to escape out the back door.
You know, I'm beginning to really wonder if EZRA was ready for this contest. I mean, spending most of the time jaw-jacking with us, and now look where he's at. Well, Dominic Teixeira with the advantage.
Well, he's taking a little bit of a timeout on the outside, trying to regroup himself, maybe refocus a little bit, is EZRA. And Teixeira Teixeira is just starting to get impatient.
You know, I don't think Bobby Hart taught any of this to any of his students.
Here we go, but wait a minute. Ezra, I think, might have been playing some mind games. Oh, wait, here we go. Quick roll-up, quick schoolboy. No, 1 count only. And Ezra in trouble here. It looked like he tried to play mind games, but it backfired. Teixeira up and over. Here we go. Teixeira getting a head full of steam. Sling blade from Teixeira connecting.
Ezra trying to be slick, but unfortunately Dominic Teixeira got a hold of him.
And a vicious drive-by boot to the temple. Teixeira in control right now.
Just like his kick pads say, Ezra is feeling no bueno right now after surviving that onslaught by Dominic Teixeira.
And Teixeira being very patient once again, waiting for Ezra, and now he's going to go after him as Ezra's taking too much time to get back in the ring. Oh, but Ezra playing mind games and hanging Teixeira up on the top rope.
Ezra finally able to get an advantage.
Flying European uppercut there. Unique offense from Ezra. Ooh. And a vicious kick. And again from Ezra right to the chest. Looking for a third one, but this time Teixeira saw it coming. Wait a minute. Teixeira looked like he was going to try and go for some sort of submission, maybe a sharpshooter, Texas Cloverleaf. Nothing doing, ducks a clothesline. Oh, but he does not get out of the way of that crash big elbow. Car crash style big elbow. A hook of the leg, deep cover, but still only a 1 count.
Ezra hitting Dominic Teixeira with a big high-impact elbow and now using the ropes to his advantage. He better be careful or else Wiggles is going to disqualify him.
Oh, and a knife-edge chop. That's a unique counter to that right foot. And a second one, and Teixeira finding an opening here. Comes in with a big elbow.
Ezra's chest turning bright red, but somehow able to get the advantage with a knee.
Wait a minute. Beautiful vertical suplex there from Ezra. Now a hook of the leg. Gonna try and put away Teixeira, not enough. Very deep cover there, though. Hooking the outside leg. Smart tactic from Ezra.
Ezra trying his very best to try and outwit and outmatch Dominic Teixeira, and now he finally has an advantage.
Well, and Ezra going to slow things down here. As you can see, that cravat expertly applied center of the ring. Teixeira has nowhere to go. Trying to get back to a vertical base, is able to there. Oh, chin breaker. Very smart counter there from Teixeira. And now going to try and take this opportunity and change it into some momentum. Irish whip, no, there's a counter. Teixeira up and over, landing on his feet. Here comes Ezra, and no, there goes Ezra. Teixeira rolling in. Teixeira into the ropes. Sunset flip. Gonna try to take him over. No. Oh, and a rake in the eyes. And both men starting to show the effects of this matchup. Their cardiovascular training coming into play here. Both men starting to get a little burnout.
And Ezra clearly using the cheap tactics to try and get ahead, trying to get an advantage. And it might just work.
Lateral press, hook of the leg. And a 2 count only.
Man, what must be going through Ezra's mind right now, trying to make an impact here in his debut in the gold mine, trying to win by any means necessary, but Dominic Teixeira will not go down that easy.
Deep headlock applied there. Chinlock, by Ezra. Oh, but wait a minute. Belly to back suplex. Great counter there from Teixeira, who's able to turn the tide once again. Now works the outside leg. Deep cover, referee only finding 2. What is going to be the key to victory at this point, Tony, for Dominic Teixeira?
Dominic Teixeira just has to keep going forward, keep taking it to Ezra, hope he doesn't slip up, and then finish him off any way he can. Ezra seems like a tough challenge so far, making his debut. Ezra really has nothing to lose here and everything to gain if he beats Dominic Teixeira.
And Ezra now with a head full of steam, running elbow in the corner. And Teixeira's in trouble here. Ezra going after him again with another elbow. Here we go, Ezra looking for a third one. No, Teixeira saw that one coming, rolls out of the way.
Went to the well once too often. He's going to pay the price.
Cross body takes down Ezra. And now a position. Oh, but the referee still only finds 2.
And referee Mitch Wiggles trying to keep up with all this red-hot action here in our main event tonight at Legends of the Gold Mine.
Stunning forearm from Teixeira. Here we go, Teixeira. Big forearm shot on the point of the jaw. And Dominic starting to feel it, starting to really fire up here. The Irish whip. Wait a minute. EZRA hanging on.
Going for that spirit bomb.
Oh, Teixeira again looking for the super kick. Nothing doing. That's the third time he's tried it in this matchup. And EZRA going to try and put away Teixeira here. Thinking spirit bomb, nothing doing. Back body drop. And now Teixeira.
Teixeira trying to absorb the will from the crowd.
Summoning all the courage to hit that super kick. It finally connects. He's been trying all night long. Is it going to be enough? It is. And Teixeira picking up a huge victory.
Your winner by pinfall, Dominic Teixeira.
And Teixeira with a huge pinfall victory here this week against EZRA in a very competitive bout.
EZRA with a very, very impressive debut here inside of the gold mine. Tried his very best.
Oh, and wait a minute. Big B. Big B in here with the assault from behind. And now the sleeper in the center of the ring.
Big B has not forgotten about the 2 victories that Dominic Teixeira holds over him. And this absolute juggernaut has made a statement here inside the gold mine.
Oh, Big B laying waste to Dominic Teixeira. And it's safe to say that we haven't seen the last of Big B and Dominic Teixeira. I'm sure Teixeira's going to want some revenge.
Oh, absolutely. Just brutal sneak attack from behind. He's not going to forget that.
Well, that's all the time we have this week. For Tony Gonzalez, I'm John Roberts. We'll see you next time on Legends of the Gold Mine.